Laura from Seattle, and I'm getting ready to put my OpenROV in the water out here. It was a little bit of a challenge finding a place to deploy today. Everything on the other side of the point, I'm over here on Alki Point, was actually really stormy. There's a big wind coming through and it's making for some kind of ridiculous waves. So it really wouldn't have been a good place to put my OpenROV in the water. But luckily, because of the geography here, we're able to find one side of the point where it's stormy and the other side is in the wind shadow. As you can see, there's not much wind in the background. It is kind of chilly. I'd hoped to get the ROV in the water a few times over the past week, but there were some really big storms coming through and there was pretty much no opportunity. So this is exciting. It'll be my first time getting it back in the water for real since I've rebalanced it and sorted out its buoyancy, put on a little bit more flotation. For those who are used to using the lithium batteries, I've actually got nickel metal rechargeables in it, which makes it, they're a little denser, so it makes it a little heavier. So I've actually had to put some buoyancy floats on it. And then I had too much buoyancy, so I had to put a little bit of lead on it to sink it down. So hopefully we've got most of that sorted out now. This will be my second time back in the water since I did the servo and ESC replacement and calibration. Hopefully, I played with it a whole bunch in the bathtub, and I'm using the gamepad now, which gives me a lot more control. Hopefully we can give it a shot and we can get some nice video out here. Unfortunately, this site is kind of flat and it's got a lot of eelgrass, so we can actually investigate a big eelgrass bed. And there's also an old storm drain out here, but it's pretty far out. I don't think I have enough cable to reach it. But along the way to that storm drain, there's this really nice rocky reef where we can actually see if there's any sea stars to be found. And so hopefully we can document some sea stars or lack thereof on this dive. So without further ado, let's get diving. Just finishing up. It was a tremendously successful dive today. We actually only had one cutout with voltage when I actually kind of jammed myself against a rock and was like driving a little too hard. All in all, I think the OpenROV worked incredibly well. We were able to get pretty far out. I got to the end of my corky floats on my line, so I got a couple hundred feet out. We actually didn't make it over to the rocky reef, but we did investigate this whole kind of area towards the point. It's pretty cool. It all behaved really well, and I can't wait to get it out again. I think I want to do a little bit more trimming, because when it's under power, it actually kind of still does a little bit of a nosedive, and so I think I need to trim it up a little bit. But the control with the gamepad was incredible. I could just kind of give it a little bit of juice and ease along and look left and look right and descend down. So much finer controls with the gamepad. I really highly recommend that to anyone who wants to actually use an OpenROV and fly an OpenROV and get anything done with it. It's actually incredibly helpful. So that's about all. Let's stay tuned for our next episode of Seattle's OpenROV.